Live in downtown Detroit, again. Local 4 live stream with Jason Carr starts now.
Hey, covfefe.
Covfefe.
Waiter, excuse me, por favor. Can I have more mas cafe covfefe?
Covfefe?
Con leche? That would be covfefe with milk.
We should probably start with that story. I mean, it's huge. It's blowing up all over the internet. Covfefe.
Covfefe. Meh. Covfe. Covfefe? It's definitely not confifi or covfifi. The president tweeting overnight, despite the constant negative press, covfefe.
Covfefe. It's unclear exactly what he meant. Everyone's assuming he meant coverage. But it's an interesting new word. There's that.
Sounds like the name of an upscale boutique.
Or a hot viscous liquid.
Covfefe?
Covfefe.
Excuse me, por favor, ¿dónde está covfefe? Cafe?
Cafe Cov?
Covfefe?
Covfefe.
I don't know. Yeah, so after about an hour, the Merriam-Webster dictionary took to Twitter saying, wakes up, checks Twitter, looks up, regrets checking Twitter, goes back to bed.
Yep. Apparently everyone's going to dictionary.com and searching this word to find out that it's not a word.
As of 4 a.m., the tweet garnered more than 100,000 retweets, more than 135,000 likes, along with thousands of comments. It's a meme. It's gone viral. The president, since then, has taken down the tweet and did a little tweeting this morning, sending out, quote, who can figure out the true meaning of covfefe? Enjoy.
Well, it's nice to see that he's taking the joke in stride and like putting it out there and saying like, yeah, you know, but have some fun with it. Let's figure out what this word actually means.
You know, it's too bad that we had to re-rack. The opening of the first time around was epic. That might have been one for the vault. Mm-hmm. Covfefe. All right. It is a wacky Wednesday indeed. It's hipster babies we're talking about now. Stylist Carr is the genius behind the photo shoot. On the streets of East London, we have the lumberjack baby, complete with denim jeans and a glorious hipster beard. And here we have the vintage turban with a leather jacket and Doc Martens. And then you've got the preppy baby with the glasses and the jaunty bow tie. Punk look. Looks like almost like Rosie the Riveter meets a Monty Python character from a sketch. And the boy sporting a dapper bow tie with the controversial socks and sandals look. Get off my lawn! Get off my lawn! Looks like that's what he's doing. Brandon wants to know, do you think that President Trump fell asleep with his phone in his hand?
That's what a lot of people are saying, actually. It was a series of tweets, one after another, but the last one just ended on covfefe.
Covfefe? Meh. Did you see this video in the Ukraine? Closed-circuit TV cameras capturing the massive explosion of an underground water pipe yesterday in the capital, Kiev. Video obtained, by local media showing off the carnage, the destruction, or at least the mess. The mudslide, the sludge, car windows blown out. Look at that.
And they're still unclear as to why it actually happened.
But when that ground ripples and erupts,
yeah, right at the beginning, it's gonna restart here in 5 seconds.
It's like the reverse sinkhole.
Yeah, the reverse sinkhole.
It's
Frasier.
the reverse of what happened in Frasier.
Yeah.
See that person walking up there?
Mm-hmm.
They've got no idea.
Right there. Can you slow-mo that by chance?
I can, yeah.
Or just restart it?
Let's go back and see it in super slow-mo.
Where's the fault line appear first? There. Oh, wow, look at that. Lifting up the sidewalk. Whoa.
But yeah, amazingly, no one was injured.
And we covered it. May 29th, 2017. Bum, ba, bum, 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 farmers. Isn't that the campaign? Like unbelievable things that happen to your car?
Mm-hmm. And they'll take care
of
it.
And then J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man says, and we covered it. May 29th, 2017, Kiev.
Mm-hmm.
Ba, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum.
Incredible.
People are transfixed by the video of the erupting. We are farmers. Bum, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum. You know, I watch enough golf, you'd think I know the order of the. Because they're always playing that commercial.
Mm-hmm.
This is out of the Ukraine. One more time. The street turned to a river of mud and sludge after this underground explosion. John, oh John.
Yes, Jason.
This is where you put yourself on camera. There you are. I understand you found a picture of some extremely rare sneakers. Let's take a look. Meat feet.
It's kind of just silly that these are New York strips. It looks like a pair of shoes, doesn't it?
I am telling you that when you encounter meat feet on a butcher's block, all you can really say is covfefe.
Covfefe.
Pulachi, covfefe. Thank you for the LOL, Debbie Good. Sympathy, laughter is always appreciated. YouTube user John Cockrell celebrated his Silverado achieving 500,000 miles this week, and you won't believe how enthusiastic.
It's so fantastic.
This Silverado just traveled 500,000 miles, and there was great rejoicing. Yay!
They blew out the candle with the air conditioning fan.
Yeah. Yay!
And then celebrated with the windshield wipers. I love the guy's understated tone. This is one of the funniest.
Yay!
I didn't notice the windshield wipers last time. That is great.
I like how they pull it over. Catherine thinks that is worthy of an LOL with 3 exclamation points. What do you think covfefe or fefe is all about? Always interested in hearing the thoughts of Bacon Nation on this wacky Wednesday after. Have we really we've gone through the looking glass, I feel like.
I mean, covfefe is going to be talked about and used as this. I think it's a noun, or no? It's what is covfefe?
Well, the interwebs hive mind is going to decide that. Mm-hmm. Going forward, the Urban Dictionary will probably have 1 or more definitions. Wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you think that at a certain point everybody's going to kind of agree what covfefe is?
I mean, I think it's time the people decide instead of those elites over at Merriam.
Oh, Merriam-Webster? I haven't seen it yet, but I would not doubt, or I wouldn't doubt. I fully expect to see Tiger Woods' mugshot with "So covfefe."
Mm-hmm. You know, the saddest part of that story is the best part of his game was his driving.
At least the guy in the truck's laughing. Rich and compelling. Now this. What is it? Oh, it's the...
As far as I understand, this is where they actually make barricades. So the entrance to their building is full of barricades. But it's a little mesmerizing. think you have to pay a toll at each part of that. It's about a half-hour commute from the entrance to the parking lot once you start going through that maze.
That is ridiculous. Al Franken said it's Yiddish for "I gotta go to bed now," according to Lisa Bennett. Car chase in California. A toddler in California tried evading police while driving her Barbie Jeep. The officer and the girl's parents thought it was really cute when he pulled her over in a parking lot and asked for her license and registration, but the 3-year-old might have gotten a little frightened because after a moment she took off. And the officer was in hot pursuit. It all had a uplifting conclusion. According to the girl's mom, the officer let her go with a warning and a badge sticker.
It's good. You know, the officer's got to use discretion on whether they're going to hit him with a speeding ticket or not.
Think he let you off with a warning this time, huh? Pretty girl. Best policeman ever.
There he goes. Karen says, "You're so kafafa."
Kafafa.
So it's already morphing into something
Well,
different.
that's actually the feminine version of it. There's kafefe and
Right,
kafafa.
because you got to conjugate the verb there to have it agree with the subject and gender. A group of folk performers fascinated spectators with their water stunts on a lake in China. The performers, dressed in traditional kung fu costumes, balanced on a 5-inch wide, 26-foot-long bamboo pole floating in the water.
Looks like they've got a firework in his mouth, so it looks like the dragon is breathing fire. It's just very colorful, very visually appealing.
Looks hot.
Yeah.
It looks muggy there for some reason. I don't know why, it just does.
It's the smog.
We've been joined by the unsinkable Molly Felsing. Yoga with alpacas. We brought you the story of yoga with dogs and yoga with rabbits. Now there's a unique way of practicing yoga in Quebec where downward dog meets grazing alpaca.
Yeah, it's, you got to find a new type of animal to be doing this stuff with. You can't just do it alone.
You know what it's going to be. Remember in Mean Girls from 2004 when, what was it, Amber keeps trying to make fetch happen? And they're like, stop, oh, Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's so not going to happen. Stop trying to make kafefe happen. It's not going to happen.
I think it will. I mean, fetch was huge after that movie.
Oh, yeah. It happened.
That's so fetch. That was 13 years ago? Holy smokes. So among the girls that you knew at school, everybody was saying fetch?
Yeah, sure. We use fetch a little bit, but more ironically,
Oh, you're at the perfect age now to go back and watch Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
Yeah?
Have you ever seen it?
I mean, it's been a while. I think I've seen that.
You got to be coming up on your 10-year reunion.
We did it just last year.
Just last year?
Yeah. Now, we skipped a story here. We had Bus Griffin the dog.
Oh, you didn't there's no bold.
I know.
It kind of blended in with Chinese water
the rest
stunts.
of it. Now, last week we had Bus Griffin, the car salesman, so I think we should take a quick look at that real quick.
Do you want to go in the car? Hi, I'm Bress Griffin at Bress Griffin's Motor World. Our prices are dangerously low because I can't read. Should a dog be selling cars? Probably not. Come get yours today before the government catches wind of this and shuts us down.
Okay, so that was the first one. Now a new one just got published today.
Do you want free money? Hi, I'm Bress Griffin, and I just printed out a law degree. Now that I'm a lawyer, I'm gonna sue the pants off of everyone. I just need you to play the victim. I'll do all the research. You just need to make up a story. Maybe someone wet their pants in the aisle at PetSmart and you slipped in it. That sounds like money. If this sounds like something you would like, give me a call, quickly. I don't see how the government would let this go on for very long, but don't worry, this job won't land me in jail like the last one.
So, just another cute video. You put a dog in a suit, and all of a sudden he has all sorts of professions.
Are you telling me that if I took Charlie Tickle's mob enforcer and actually made that happen?
I think it would work pretty well.
My dog, well, our family dog, named by my wife, her sister, and my daughter as Charlie Tickles. So Charlie Tickles, that sounds like Frankie the Knuckles, like a mob enforcer.
Yeah. It's a scary name.
Johnny two times. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get the papers.
Yeah.
Maybe we should dress up Charlie and do something with that.
Now, I have something we should take a quick look at. Take a look at Brian's shirt. If you notice, the emblems on here are characters from Hey Arnold. Yeah. If you remember Hey Arnold, that was a show back from the day.
I obviously recognize that as being Hey Arnold, but that didn't come out until after I was like out of college.
Yeah, no, I mean it was one of my shows, but this
one of the greatest shows of the '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, it's just an incredible shirt.
Arnold in jail.
Where's everybody watching from? That's what we want to know. Aside from Cafe con leche cafefe.
Cafefe.
A video of Basha High School's senior prank has gone viral. As the final bell rings at the Arizona school, seniors dump tons of paper and schoolwork down a set of stairs. Guess who has to clean it up?
The freshman.
The underclassmen.
I mean, that's more paper than gets used in an entire year's worth of schoolwork. I don't know.
Look at people are surfing the paper. Now, you're going to tell me that if that girl right there broke her ankle, there wouldn't be a lawsuit? I mean, I'm all for tradition, and I'm no like wet blanket, but
this looks dangerous.
It just looks like something where somebody could get hurt on those stairs. And then, are you, as a school district, properly insured to handle an injury lawsuit?
Well, this happens. This happens basically every Friday in the news agencies, where someone comes in with a document dump and just says, like, "Here, go through these. These are all the emails you were asking for."
They're still going. And there's always one guy that's got to come stand right in the way of the camera, right? Mm-hmm. Completely oblivious to the fact that there is a videographer or a tripoded camera standing right there. Hello, Toledo. What's going on? School's out. I mean, that is a cascading crescendo of a torrent of former trees.
Yeah. Here, actually, grab that this stack of paper here. I've been saving all of our rundowns for quite a while now.
Well, you got to show it on camera.
So this is just about 2 months worth of Jason Carr Live right here.
Where's the paper shredder?
I'm with this. We throw it to the recycling, but I just started making a stack and let it kind of continue. It's getting out of control.
Maria says, "That's crazy. That's cray and dangerous." Walter's watching from home from the city of Cafefe.
Oh, you know what I see that's on right now? I don't know what channel this has routed into it, but take a look at this.
Hey,
Hold
guess
on,
who's going to be on the show today?
Look at the audio.
If they were all alone.
I just noticed it was on one of my feeds. I thought, we'll take that for a second.
I'm not kidding. Barry Williams. Barry Williams is going to be on Live in the D within the hour.
Wait, really?
Barry Williams is going to be live in the D.
Well, this is getting weird then. That's quite meta. All right.
You didn't know that?
No, I had no idea. I literally just
So
saw this
you
coming in
happened
on
to see-
on one of the feeds coming through, and someone had it set, and I just Brady Bunch. I should take that in the monitor for a second.
What did you think of the Brady Bunch?
I can personally say I've seen every episode ever.
Marcia, cafefe. Ouch, you broke my cafefe. How about Family Affair? Have you
Family
seen that?
Affair? No, not much of
hip
that
to
one.
the Family Affair, no?
No.
Okay. Are we showing that on digital subchannel 4.3? Is that what somebody's trying to tell us there?
Is that what that is? It's
Because we're on 4.1. Well, when I say we're, I mean WDIV, like your local 4 programming is on 4.1. Then we have 4.2 and then 4.3. So is 4.3 showing?
I think so, right now.
Sue Van Steen remembers Buffy and Jody. Can we go back to that underground explosion?
Yeah, I've got that up right here. It's actually just starting over.
The power of water.
Yeah.
Now, it makes me wonder that if a water main, let's say if this is a water main, if a water main breaks underwater and that water main is built on like solid bedrock, the water has no place to go, right, in a short amount of time, so it's got to come up, as opposed to just spread out.
Spreading out into the rest of the watershed or something.
You'd think we would have seen something like this before. This is in Kiev in the Ukraine, by the way. Mrs. Beasley, Mr. French, Buffy and Jody. What was the dad's name on Family Affair? I can't remember. I mean, it was Brian Keith, but I don't remember his character's name. I actually didn't really like the show. The whole setup kind of freaked me out. Kelly Wendell says, 21 minutes later, and I still don't know what a cafefe is or how to spell it.
Neither do we. Cafefe.
When I first read the tweet, I mean, I was going through, I go all these different websites every day, as does John, and combing the interwebs, trying to stay current and on top of everything that's going on. And I picked up my phone 2:30 this morning, and I'm looking, I see this thing in reference to cafefe, and I'm like, what is this? This has got to be a joke. Somebody's taken the president's account and like repurposed it as an image, like a meme. And then I started looking in different places. I was like, holy cafefe, it's real.
It's a real word.
Buffy has never seen the show, but she hates it because of her name.
Oh.
Bill Davis, Uncle Bill. That's right. Uh-oh. Don't mind the train that just went by. That was Amtrak. It's the 941 on its way to Chicago. If you're just now joining us, we have a YouTube user named John celebrating his Silverado achieving 500,000 miles this week. Take a listen to this.
This Silverado just traveled 500,000 miles, and there was great rejoicing. Yay!
You know, those Chevys, they go forever.
I mean, this guy must have taken good care of his truck. 500,000 is a number to be proud of.
Maria says she's never heard of that word, and she knows a lot of words. By the way, the spelling bee gets underway.
Mm-hmm. It certainly does.
The
Now, what is the origin of cafefe?
You're asking
The
me?
place of origin, the etymology?
Well,
Does it
yeah.
come from the Latin?
We don't know if he was awake or
to
asleep
caffe.
or had his hand on. asking me about the entomology of that. Like, in honor of, I hope somebody gets the question, spell covfefe. And some like 9-year-old is like, covfefe. C-O-V.
I hope that some kid says, oh, your word is coverage. And instead someone spells that.
Exactly. Okay, I got to run. We're going to go see a little something called Live in the D, including Barry Williams, Greg Brady on the show today. So we'll see you on Local 4 at 10 a.m.
Stay classy, Detroit.